appealing to people who are artistically talented and had a deep knowledge of the arts. After some time, they slowly loosened those criteria for entry to allow people who will merely enjoy those art. I feel like they definitely branded them those too. So you enjoy the art, but you don't know how to make it. You have to wear the fool's cap. I'm proud to make watercolors. Definitely. It was possible that this was for the purposes of allowing more businessmen and other wealthy people to join and financially support the club's endeavors.
Fucking weirdos.
Bankroll this forever, guys. Eventually, this led to the wealthy and influential people overshadowing the artistically motivated originators. Bohemian Grove slowly moved from an artist retreat to a 2-week-long party where male elites met other male elites. Oh, yeah. This is the patriarchy. What happened to the art? Club bylaws state that at least 10% of the members admitted to Bohemian Grove must be accomplished artists. At least 10. Give us 10. Whether it be composers, actors, or painters. We'll even take composers. God, composers. Overly enthusiastic Grovers had referred to it as the greatest men's party on earth. There was definitely gay sex. This is definitely a place where it's not gay if you're doing it at the Grove. It's artistic. What I made my make on this man's back. It looks like mid-century contemporary.
Good lord.
Looks like the members list for Bohemian Grove is not public information. It is only available through outside leaks. Notably, a 2008 WikiLeaks entry that revealed the names of thousands of members. Now, we have to take that with a grain of salt. We don't know if it's real. It was a crazy time. Maybe crash. That's what the housing crash was. It's also kind of when the first Transformers movie came out. And there's like 12 of those. Is there an out Transformer? I think there is, actually. Is there an out Transformer? There's supposed to be cars. It is known to be a secret society of powerful and influential people. Members throughout history consist of former presidents, CEOs, board members of top military contracts, as well as numerous famous celebrities such as Sam Witwicky. Sam Witwicky? Witwicky. A.k.a. Charlotte Booth. And Optimus Prime is also there. Some members have been a part of the Grove for several decades. After 40 years of membership, you receive Old Guard status. This allows various perks like reserved seating during performances. You have to wait 4 decades, 40 years, to just get kind of a decent spot. And by the time you're doing that too, you're going to be so old. Bullshit. I want my cock to work. I want to call the other owls. Because in Eyes Wide Shut, they have like orgies. And
Riders of Rohan.
Prostitute, and then they say it's something else. I would assume they're just like, no, and we can't even allow those people to know of our mischievous deeds. Let's talk about some of the members from the past and present here. Not that this is all speculative. We say we don't actually have a list, but this is what we've been told. Clint Eastwood's in it. Walter Cronkite, Richard Nixon, Ronald Reagan. I'm sick with each other. Ronald Reagan brings that monkey, showing up, putting bananas and berries in people's assholes or whatever. He likes to eat it out of the asshole. Mark Twain. George Bush, what I tell you. Artist. He's an artist. I love his paintings. I want to go to a George Bush art gallery so bad. The Rockefellers. Theodore Roosevelt. Why is the Rockefeller kitchen? Rockefellers are the richest family in the world. Well, they used to be. Still are. They're not. I almost positive like every 24-year-old tech giant outclasses them. Whatever, doesn't matter. They're all rich assholes. Even just recently in 2023, it was discovered that the Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas has attended Bohemian Grove with Harlan Crow, a billionaire Republican donor that showered him in luxurious trips under secrecy. They're trying to take down the deep state and the left of the country. They're definitely not just rich guys who are having sex with each other and finishing on people's faces and being disgusted and like crying in the shower later. That'd be the weird thing about Bohemian Grove. It'd be ecstasy outside, but then you go back to your room and probably like freaking out, or you just wouldn't care. You just like American Psycho, like just walk in your face. You only smile out there, and then you just like go back in your room and you just sit down on your owl bed. I may look human, but I'm anything from it. I'm just simply there. The motto of Bohemian Grove was "Weaving spiders, come not here." What does that mean? Spiders is in our lives. Women, do not come here and weave your dastardly tales of us Fun to suck each other's cock. How do we know that it really isn't? I hate to keep harping on it. That it isn't just a boys' club where guys are just like, if I sucked a dick, I feel like I'd be good at it. Yeah, we know what we're doing.
Is this a
The
replay?
huge girl at the beginning was definitely just like, we talk about art and we drink brandy and we talk politics and listen to jazz and rock and roll. And no women are allowed to come in because the conversations are just a bit too intellectual. And then yeah, but really they're just like, if my wife came here and saw me become a
Hi everyone, Anthony Fantano here, the internet's most seasonal music nerd. I hope you're doing well, and it's time for what Austin and I do every year. That is a tiered ranking of the greatest Christmas songs of all time ever to be created from mankind. Yep, the greatest Christmas songs ever written and committed to whatever physical format they were committed to. Basically getting ranked and talked about by yours truly, the #1 Christmas music expert in the world. No one knows more about Christmas music than me specifically. Anyone else who says otherwise is a liar, which is why this tier list is going to be amazing and you're going to enjoy it. All right, let's get the tier list up in my face. Okay, the transitions, here we are. Let's go through these tracks and see what I think about the greatest Christmas songs of all time. Okay, let's start with our first track on the list. That is going to be Santa Claus is Coming to Town off of content creator Jay Schlatt's A Very 1999 Christmas. I mean, his rendition of the track is fine. You know, if you sort of like an old school sort of Frank Sinatra type of take on the tune with, you know, the big band in the background and everything like that, that sort of deep, masculine, sort of vintage style of singing. The tune itself, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, is obviously great. It notifies you as to Santa's arrival into the area in which you live. And you want to know that because honestly, Santa is a fucking narc. You don't want Santa catching you with your pants down. You don't want Santa catching you with your hand in a cookie jar. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He's got you on a list, and he's checking it twice at the very least. Take the fact that this is a very sort of tried and true type of performance of a song that, when you really dig into it, it kind of creeps me out. So there you go. That's going to be that. Okay, moving on from there. Next, we have Shoo Shoo, legendary experimental underground music outfit Shoo Shoo, coming through with their version of Frosty the Snowman, which if you actually give it a spin, you will come to appreciate, I hope you come to appreciate, just how odd and creepy their rendition of the track is. Even if the vibes are sour and the presentation of this track in this version is quite horrifying, honestly, I feel like this is the more accurate or the most accurate version of the song that could possibly have been conceived. Because if in fact there was such a thing as a snowman who came to life that was named Frosty, believe me, it would not be a good time. Even if that snowman was a kind and gentle fellow, the children who made that snowman come to life and the snowman himself would be instantly detained by the CIA or some other secret shadowy government organization. The children would be put away and possibly experimented on for potentially having the magic to make things like snow come to life. The snowman would be tortured as potentially some kind of like Russian spy or
That's
something
grainy.
like that. Frosty and the children who built him would never see the light of day until the government got a hold of all of their
From the
secrets.
snowman.
It would not be a pretty sight. So I feel like in their horrifying take on this song, Shoo Shoo gives us the truest version of Frosty that we really could have asked for. We're going to put this over in the S row. Here we go. All right, moving on from there. Next, we have Jimmy Fallon and Megan Thee Stallion with Ariana Grande. It was a masked Christmas, which is honestly giving me like really horrifying memories from, you know, the height of the COVID pandemic. I'm not happy about it. I don't want to be reminded of these wicked times.
It was a
I'm gonna put this
mass
in
Christmas. I gave you
Okay,
my
next
heart.
we have the track Happy Holidays, which is, again, another Christmas classic, but it's Jay's rendition from his very 1999 Christmas project. What is so 1999 about? I was alive during 1999, and that was not the way Christmas sounded. I mean, maybe it's the way some people wanted Christmas to sound or missed Christmas sounding a certain way. Jay's project here is really like an embrace of the nostalgic and the same way like A Christmas Story is. You know how that film like looks like it's product of a bygone era when the movie itself is actually more recent than the time period it's trying to depict. I feel like we're actually getting that in a sense with this project from Jay, but like you don't have to eat soap or dress up like a bunny or anything. Happy Holiday is a cool song. Love having a happy holiday. Even if I feel like we're kind of lying to ourselves in kind of living out that implied existence. But yeah, it's fine. It's cool. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate your contributions to the Christmas canon. This should go in the B section because it's a decent vocal performance and. I like the tune a bit more than the creepy Santa Claus is coming to town track. Okay, next in the list we have Jay with again White Christmas. I mean, look, I've said this about this track before. I'll say it again. White Christmas. Okay, I mean, I appreciate the bygone era this song comes from, but Christmas is for everyone now, even people who aren't white. So, the idea of a white Christmas is just a tad bit offensive at this point. But, Jay, dreaming of a white Christmas is, heartening and sweet all the same. So, cool. Thank you, Jay. Okay, next on the list. What does the J stand for? Jamming every song on this goddamn project into my tier list? What if I don't want every song on this thing janagling its way into my list? Thank you, Jamin. Thank you, Jananaman. All right, next poll. What's next on here? Oh God. Let's see if we can improve here. Let's see if we can go up. I'm getting to the point where I'm really starting to question Austin's ability as an editor and just pulling these videos together in a way that is sane and makes sense. What's my next poll over here? DJ play a Christmas song from Cher. All right, this is messed up. I've never been so offended in a Christmas tier list in my entire life. And is that because this song is formulaic garbage, auto-tune trash that doesn't even feel Christmassy at all in any way whatsoever? No, that is not why I am offended with the incorporation of this song. What pisses me off about bringing this track, this specific track, into a tier list such as this is that we have this version of the song with just Cher when there's an even more superior version featuring Kelly Clarkson. I hope Austin explains herself in some kind of on-screen note or something. Who do you think you are? You think I'm stupid? You think I'm a moron? You think I'm just going to let this slip by? You think like, oh, I could put this on screen and Anthony will be none the wiser. He's not going to realize or remember that there's a Kelly Clarkson version of this song with Cher on it. Cher and Kelly, the queens of pop, on a single song to bring all of us together for Christmas. Yeah, I'm not an idiot. I'm not a stupid guy. Okay, so that's not going to happen. I'm going to put this in the D section, but only as protest because you could have put the Kelly Clarkson version in here and you didn't. Okay, continuing on. Okay, the Christmas song. It'll go here. It'll go here. Baby, it's cold outside. I don't want to get creeped out for Christmas. Okay, we'll put it in the D. We'll give it the D. Okay, please, God, something else next. All right, nice. Switch on Santa. That is what we need to bring in the holiday cheer. We need some analog synthesizer Santa. That is what we need. That is going in S row. We're doing every song on this. I don't want to have myself a merry little Christmas with this album, even if he did put in a lot of effort on the vocal front with this project. Fine, I'll just put it up here. Like as long as it stops. All right, please, just anything. Like I'll take. We'll be having a wonderful Christmas time at this point. No, no. I don't want it anymore, please. Is there anything else? It's the last one. Jimmy Fallon's Megan Trainor wrapped me up. Well, it's got to go in the F for Fallon. Okay, everyone. That's the 2024 Anthony Fantano greatest Christmas song of all time. Tearless. That's as good as it gets.
Welcome back, defenders. Russia lost another ship. Russian cargo ship, the Ursa Major, sinks off the Spanish coast. The vessel sank between Spain and Algeria after an engine room explosion, leaving 2 crew missing, and 14 had to be rescued. So this is the civilian cargo ship, the Ursa Major, but the Russian military has been exclusively using it the last 3 years to transport military equipment. And something happened in the engine room. There was an explosion. The ship lost power. It then began to sink. There is a video, I'll link it down below, of one of the rescue ships capturing the vessel taking on water. The
Very
video
cool.
doesn't show the ship going completely down, but the ship did sink. This is where this occurred. This is Algeria, this is Morocco, and this is Spain. It was the Spanish Coast Guard that rescued these Russian sailors.